look at part 2 of speaking test of IELTS, or the interview, where you will be given a specific topic to talk about for 2 minutes, under 2 minutes usually. You'll be provided a sheet of paper, a paper slip, in order to write down your notes for 1 minute. For example, if the question is like this, let's just imagine that this is one of the questions that you might have. Topic: traveling to a city you love very much, or your favorite trip to a city. The question might also be in your country or outside your country or abroad. For example, if I'm from China and I travel to Toronto, Canada, then I'd like to talk about my trip to Toronto, which was a very good, memorable trip, right? So what you do is, first of all, you read the questions very closely, carefully, so you wouldn't miss any of those WH questions. So we have a bunch of WH questions. Also, we have how as one of the WH questions. We usually put how as the question word into the WH question category. What you do initially is you read the questions carefully, so you wouldn't miss, you understand, and you wouldn't miss any of the WH questions. Then on that slip of paper, you are provided, trying to transfer all these WH questions. And then write some cues or clues. Don't write paragraphs, all right? Just clues, because you have only 1 minute. The clues or cues or the hints, right? In front of each WH question, and do a plan, or develop a plan such as this one. For example, where, Toronto, when, 2017 summer, who, Jack and I, your close friend, I don't know, your son, your cousin, what you did, what dude did, sightseeing, restaurants, CN Tower, aquarium, Blue Mountain, for example. You stayed there for a night or two, I don't know. New friends, you met new friends, or you made new friends, tried many ethnic dishes, and then why you recommend it to a friend. Do you recommend it? Why? Yes, I would. You would say it was an exciting trip, I learned a lot. Then, after 1 minute, what you do is you start by saying, I'd like to speak about, and then my travel to Toronto. So you don't have to pause, read the WH questions. Where did I go? Okay, I went to, no, that's a wrong way. Don't do that. Say, I'd like to speak about my trip to Toronto in 2017, actually the summer of 2017. I went to this trip with my cousin named John, or Jack, whatever, that person's name, whatever. And we went every day. We went sightseeing, we went downtown Toronto, we went to visit CN Tower. That was a very beautiful, fantastic tower, very tall. There's this in it, there's that in it, all the details that you could remember. And then we went to many restaurants. We tried a lot of ethnic dishes from different countries. You have Korean, you have Chinese, you have Italian, you have French. Dishes or cuisines. Also, we went to aquarium, which is pretty much next to CN Tower. You have a large variety of fish from different parts of the world into this large aquarium, which is well maintained and it's very fantastic. I highly recommend you to visit aquarium. Don't miss that. You should see it, or you must see it. I also made new friends in Toronto. I have now Italian friends, Greek friends, Japanese friends, Korean friends. I also remember that we went to Blue Mountain and stayed there for 1 night for skiing, if that's winter time, or tubing, car tube. And that they have a lot of good restaurants there too, good motels, good hotels to enjoy, I definitely recommend anyone to travel to Toronto, because first of all, that's an exciting trip. There are a lot of things to do in Toronto. Toronto is a large city, pretty vast cities, and there are a lot of activities. There are a lot of recreational centers you know, amusement parks, if you want to go there. And I have learned a lot because you have a large cosmopolitan, multinational population. You have Asians, Africans, Europeans who are living together in that city, and everyone brings his or her own cultural values, backgrounds that you could learn from, okay? So that's how you do it. But I've been pausing, giving details or instructions to you. That's why it took me like 3 minutes, I guess. But you just have to do that. So today we're gonna practice this way, this manner, okay? Any questions? So let's do it.